0 viewers at the moment. Okay. Well, there's nobody in here, but we're going to give it a moment. People probably at church right now. It's Sunday. And I'm going to go check out and see if anything was disturbed at the X. I'm going to pack up camp. And I'm going home today. Look, I apologize about last night. I was a little freaked out, guys. Like, Sasquatch is one thing. Like, I love Sasquatch stuff. You know, I researched it so fluently and so deeply, and I blocked out. Hey, what's up, Weasel? I blocked out all the other types of cryptids that I could run into in the woods at night, just focusing on Sasquatch. And now, you know, it's been going around. Yeah, you got a dog man out there. You got a dog man. I'm like, nah, I don't believe in that. Don't believe in that. And then when we look at hey, what's up, Harold? We look at a picture from 2 years ago of a possible dog man, and I tried to blow that off as well. It wasn't very defined enough to tell. But that picture Dawn Wand captured on my night vision camera that I posted on the page, guys, it peeked around trees like a squatch. It stood upright on 2 legs like a squatch. It was quiet like a squatch. There wasn't no squatch. It had a coyote head. And if you look in the picture on our chat room, it was not alone. Look above its head. There's another one in that picture. But I'm going to flip the camera around. Good morning, Carol. All right. We're going to head down here and see if anything was disturbed at the X last night. Because I'll tell you guys, we're not allowed to smoke in the house up here. And I vape. So I go outside on the back porch there last night several times. I mean, I was hearing all kinds of racket. It was pretty cool though. I did hear what sounded like a couple bucks going at it. I heard those racks. But I was hearing all kinds of other stuff as well. The weekend was dead as far as squatch. I didn't see any squatch out here. I've done my chocolate call. Nothing came. Not tonight. Or not this weekend, I mean. And it bothers me that those dog things are here now. Hey, what's up, Ken Miller? Because I was talking to an actual cryptozoologist last night, and he was saying that Sasquatch and those dog people don't get along. Biggie says they do, though, and Biggie knows his stuff. So I'm not sure what to take of it. I'm going to look into it more. There's my camp over there. Okay, everything is still here, guys. Nothing was touched. Darn it. Nothing was touched. Let me see. Yeah. Nothing. Still recording. I just turned it off. Let me go to menu, see how many squashed it look like. Dog man together up close. Okay. Let me see. Well, that battery, I can't just time. That battery's almost dead. Let me see. All these recordings we got on here. All right. This was recording all through the night. We got 3 hours here. We got 3 hours, 22 minutes on that recording. Wait, I gotta go back. I'm looking at this through the phone like you guys are. So that one was 3 hours, 22 minutes. 3 hours, 22 minutes. And looks like this records on an average for 3 hours and 22 minutes per track. This one's, yeah, they're all 3 hours and 22 minutes long. It's recording right now. And it started when we were still there. So I will be reviewing this. That's going to be my homework. I'm going to plug this into the wall when I get home, put on my headphones, and I'm going to listen to this thing. But nothing was taken. That sucks. That's not a good sign to me. Normally, my gifts are gone the same night I leave them. So what we're going to do, because of that, we're gonna leave trail cameras. Yeah. I'm gonna put trail cameras up. I'm trying to think of where to put them though. Maybe one up there, coming down to this angle from the rear, and then maybe one down here somewhere to catch it at this angle. Because I have 2 trail cams. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put trail cams up and leave them for the next time we come. And then eventually something's going to come along. And what I'm going to do, I'll crack this open before I go and get that scent out here more. All right, let me head down the camp. That sucks. Nothing took it. Normally my stuff is gone the same night. Especially peanut butter. All wildlife love peanut butter. All right. Let's move along. No sign of squash here near Chris. Really? Huh. Is that what you're talking about where there's no sign of them? Is that normally a hot spot? Hey, Batman, that's funny. All right. This little hill here sucks. It doesn't look like much, but it's always slippery. And you can see slide marks. Every time you go up and down this hill, you're sliding. Yeah, like that. All right. Those apples are still there even. I don't know, guys. I do not like this weekend. I do not like it. I gotta pack this crap up and get it up the hill. I told y'all I was gonna go live to see if anything was I heard a lot going on down here last night from the back porch, but I can't say whether or not that was Squatch or Dog Man or anything like that. But I know I heard some deer going at it. All right. Well, that's our update from last night. Nothing was touched. All right. So, like, Miss Carol Mason, she messaged me on YouTube comments, and asked about if we were all right because we're not out there as much. You think they're following the deer? Yeah, I guarantee they're following the deer. They hunt them. The reason I don't have so much stuff put up here, I'm going to be straight with you guys. You know, my spot is a little over an hour away from my home. Okay. And I honestly, I can't get out here as much as I'd like to. If it were up to me, I'd be up here a few days a week. But it's a long haul. Plus, I have a family. I have 2 kids and my wife. And, you know, they occupy a lot of my time. As far as getting out here all the time, I mean, I don't have a vehicle right now. Matter of fact, you know what? Here's some group transparency for y'all. Let you know a little something about me that I haven't been telling nobody. Last year, I was in a car accident. Okay? My axle broke when I made a turn and it went into a bend. And I was going around that bend and my axle broke and I couldn't straighten the wheel up. I clipped the retainer wall and my car rolled onto its side. Totaled my car. Now, I don't know how everybody feels about this, but I have a Pennsylvania medical marijuana card because I had sustained a head injury years ago that left me with seizures. I've gone 5 years seizure-free using cannabis. Okay? I normally don't talk about this on my channel. I don't use it for drugs. I use it as medication. And it works for my seizure disorder. Well, when you get your medical marijuana card in Pennsylvania, they strip you of your Second Amendment right. They take your right to bear arms. But they let you keep your license. Here's the thing. Pennsylvania did not update their code with the driving laws. So, when the officer asked me for my license, when I pulled it out of my wallet, my medical marijuana card fell out of my wallet and landed on the ground at his feet. He picked it up, looked at it, and started laughing, and he says, "Oh, you're going to do a sobriety check." Okay. I was passing it. Then he wanted me to stand on my right leg, lift my left leg up. I couldn't do it. I had a rotated pelvis from the accident. I could not support my weight on that leg. And I told the officer that I had sustained an injury in that accident and I was unable to bear weight on it. He says, "Oh, I'm going to take you for blood work." I'm like, "That's cool. I didn't use any medicine today because I knew I was going to be driving. So, cool." Well, he cuffed me. He was taking me to the cruiser. The EMTs came on the scene. EMT asked the cop, "Hey, was he in the accident?" He said, "Oh, I need to look at him." The cop lied to him, said, "No, he wasn't in the accident, but he's coming with me." Took me to the hospital, took my blood, and then made me leave the hospital. I wasn't allowed to get no medical attention. He made me leave the property and find a way home. Right after being in a car accident. So I go to court. I'm thinking, okay, it's cool. I didn't use that day. I'm fine. The judge said to me, "I don't care if you used your medicine 3 weeks ago. The Pennsylvania state law states that if you have any traces of THC in your system equivalent above 0.001%, you get a DUI. No lie. Anything over 0.001. Now, it stays in your blood for a month. So you're telling me one speck of a trace will land me a DUI for using medicine that controls my seizures and does not disorient me. But you're going to let someone using alcohol go on a higher intoxication level than you are, something that does not impair you like that. My sister-in-law has a bump up and they took her license. She had a hard time getting back. Normally she had seizures but didn't have one for years, but they use it against her. Yeah. The court systems are a joke. Court systems are an absolute joke. You know, and that's the truth. Why I am not out here as much as I want to be. Pennsylvania government allowed me to have a medical marijuana card, and then they took my license for having it on a day I didn't even use it. So I have to find rides here, guys. And that's not easy. Going over an hour. But yeah, there's some group transparency for you. My wife keeps trying to call me. Let me see if I can shoot a message back without disrupting our feed. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start tearing my hammock down, getting everything packed up. But, you know, Ms. Carol asked in the comments why, it comes down to money. Had the heart transplant. Doctor told me to smoke for my pain I suffer from. He says no study shows it hurts your heart, yet opiates do. Exactly. See, that's the thing. All right. Big pharmaceutical companies, man. I can't believe we're on a Squatch channel talking about pharmaceutical company now. They want your money, but they're pushing stuff that some of the side effects are worse than what you're already dealing with. But that's what they want you on, because that's where the money's at. Now, I had a doctor, and she, unfortunately, she's not in practice no more. The hospital quit funding her because she did not push pharmaceuticals. And you had heart problems, before she pushed you onto that, she'd give you fish oil and natural supplements and whatnot to work your problems down, whereas other doctors want to give you this and that. I had a lot of respect for that woman. But I'm a naturalist, guys. I don't like taking I don't even like taking painkillers. I have 3 ruptured vertebrae from the past injury that I had. And my back constantly hurts. Constantly. And I'll tell you, man, I don't take nothing for it. I don't like pharmaceuticals. I use what's natural. But if you want to get technical when it comes to this, the Bible, all right? I know not everybody's into the Bible. Hear me out. If you don't believe me, you can look this up yourself. Genesis. I don't know what chapter and all that it was. I'm not a hardcore Bible thumper. But if you can get your hands on a Bible predated before 1952. See, I learned this because my wife, her grandfather preached, I think, for 42 years or something like that. And she actually has an old Bible. Before prohibitions came in order and they had to edit things because of prohibitions. That anointing oil remedy that Jesus put in there, the ingredients, the number 1 ingredients was 9 pounds of Candy Boss. Candy Boss, broke it down in English, would be cannabis. Cannabis is marijuana. So the healing anointing oil, main ingredient was cannabis oil. If you look into medical history, when it comes to medical marijuana alone, there is over 675 different illnesses it remedies. I didn't say cure. I said remedy, suppresses. So I'm not sitting here telling everybody, hey, go smoke a joint. No, it ain't like that. I don't think you should be using marijuana if you don't have a medical purpose for it. This is how I am. Dude, what's all over this can? Check this out, guys. I was about to pop this and drink it. Look at these little bugs all over it. They like generic Mountain Dew. Ew. I was about to open that and drink out of it. Huh. That's kind of nasty. Well, not really. But yeah, I gotta get my stuff packed up, guys. I'm sorry for going on that little marijuana thing. It's just, I know everybody has their own view on it. Men made attracted to white women. You know what? There was Carol, where you just said your last comment. There was also an ad. I mean, you can look it up. There was an ad, a commercial, way back in the day, that stated that use of marijuana makes men go into a hypersexual state, and it causes them to unwillingly force women into deeds they don't want to be into. Can you believe that crap? Yeah, they was pushing that back in the 50s, saying that marijuana would make you do that. That's crazy. All right. But you will never see me on my channel. You will never see me using my medicine on this channel. That is, I mean, y'all didn't even know. I mean, a couple of people knew. Took my pen. Oh, crap. Let me see. I don't think I did. You told me he was in the room. I went in the room and it wasn't there. Oh, crap. Yeah, I did. Sorry, Jazz. Oh, man. Okay. Oops. I sure did. All right. Let me get this garbage picked up, too. But I was thinking, like, Charles has Bigfoot and coffee and all that, and Biggie, he sits there and talks to you guys too. It's just, I don't know, man. My mind is clustered, and I have racing thoughts and stuff like that. And I'll tell you, there's so much stuff I could educate you guys on. There's so much stuff that I know about, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not organized. And I need to break down and get some organization going and come up with a type of curriculum. I mean, I'm only going live when I'm coming out here for the hunts. Yeah, I'm throwing garbage away. I don't like littering. Like, I only come out here and go live on my hunts and whatnot pretty much. I need to think of other things to do too. You know, discussions and whatnot. Biggie is an official member of Squatch Topic, just so y'all know, even though he lives way far away in Michigan. But I'm thinking about, because of the discovery we have made with these pictures, Biggie's really fluent in the dogman phenomena. So I'm thinking about having Squatch Topic start up a dogman division. And if we do that, Biggie, if he agrees to it, I'm going to have him in charge of that. Yeah. He got the awesome patch. Who got the patch? I sent out 2 patches. One went to Biggie and one went to Ram Jam. Biggie got one because he is an official member of Squatch Topic. Ram Jam got one as an appreciation because since we started, he has not missed one episode. He comments on every single thing that gets posted, and he was following my stuff before I even started Squatch Topic whenever I was posting him in Outdoor University. So Ramsey hadn't been there from the gate, and I wanted to show him appreciation. So I sent him that patch. Oh, it wasn't about being nice, Carol. It's appreciation. You know, you scratch my butt, I'll pop the pimples on yours, kind of deal. You know, he did me a solid. He always watches. He always adds input. He's very attentive with our channel. So I felt that he deserved to be recognized for it, and I don't know, he deserved a patch. My way of saying thank you. That's all. My way of saying thank you. Ram Jam, I love my patch. You know what's funny, Ram Jam? I was watching the tracking on your patch. It left Pennsylvania, and it went all the way down to Florida, man. It passed North Carolina and went straight to Florida. And I showed my wife, I was like, man, these post office people are wonky. So I don't know why it passed North Carolina and went all the way to Florida, man, before it went back to your house. That's a waste of fuel. All right. Yeah, I'm loading my stuff up as we're talking. Doing it with one hand. Here, show you what I'm doing. There we go. This is what we got that picture of that, I guess, Dogman thing on. This is what I was using. Well, Dawn 1. It's my unit, but I was teaching Dawn 1 how to use it. He didn't even mean to get those pictures. He was just clicking buttons trying to figure it out, and that's the pictures he got. Interesting. The pictures that I put in Outdoor University of it and on the Squatch Topic page. On the tree, you're going to see lines going downward. The reason for that is I had not ripped the pictures from the TF card and put them into my phone yet. I took a picture of the screen of my card reader. And that's what you guys got on the Facebook stuff, was a picture of the screen on the card reader. That way, like I said, if I get anything, you guys see it first. Y'all seen the picture before I even was able to pull it off the TF card. I try to be a man of my word. All right. You know what? I'm leaving this chair here. We're here, Josh. Your Facebook have 3 of the same name. But there's 3 Squatch Topic PAs? Vianney. It should just be Squatch Topic PA. Oh, there's my lighter I lost. Cool. Yeah, like when I started the channel up originally, I just called it Squatch Topic. And I didn't think of looking to see if there was other channels with that name. And people started letting me know, hey man, there's like 5 Squatch Topics out there. I'm like, no way. So I went up, hey Darla. So I went up and looked into it, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta fix this somehow. So I added PA on the end. That way, since we're Pennsylvania here, I just added PA. All right, I'm leaving this. TP. I'm leaving that here. Fast. Sleeping bag. I'll tell you guys, this sleeping bag I got is awesome. For any of y'all who can't be around, like last night, I didn't stay down here for a couple reasons. I'll get into that. But this here, the outer shell is Gore-Tex. It's insulated and it's waterproof. I have a summer bag in here and a winter bag. This is the military issue sleep, 4-part sleep system. And I'll tell you, I've slept in wintertime on the ground fishing with that sleeping bag, and this thing is awesome. So anybody who likes to do extensive outdoor stuff, if you can get your hands on one of these 4-part sleep systems, it's a lifesaver. It really is. And then it comes with the bag, a compression sack that it goes in. And what you do, when you don't want to take your boots off, you got to be on the move, take this bag, put it over your feet, keep the mud off your boots off the inside of your sleeping bag. You know what I mean? Where at in PA are we? Our hunting spot is located in Washington County. Yeah. I ain't giving you exact location. I'm not allowed. All right. Hang on. I have a stand over here somewhere. I need to put this phone up on a stand because I got to tear my stuff down. My wife's wanting to go home soon. I can't believe nothing took anything up there. But that's okay. We're going to leave trail cameras, and we're going to, it used to work where that system was designed and prototypes made for testing. They made all prototypes from clothing and to airdrop. Oh, that's cool. Oh, man. All right. See, I'm trying to adjust this stand right now because I need my hands. I need my hands. But yeah, I'm trying to think of stuff to do for you guys. Like when I'm not out here. But yeah, it's transportation for me sucks right now. I'm clear to get my license back in March. So yeah. Used to work. What's up, Les? Thought Choco would at least take little John. Yeah, I know. You know what, though? It was dead. There was nothing going on as far as them, but I mean, I was hearing all kinds of coyote sounds and stuff like that. And then, like, I'm trying to stand up. But I didn't see no squatchy signs this weekend. But it makes me wonder because this stand sucks. It makes me wonder because I was talking to a fella from, you'd be surprised who I'm in contact with. Seriously. I was talking to Phil on the phone last night from Discovering Bigfoot, TV channel thing. And this darn stand does not want to stay. Let me put this in. There we go. All right. And he was telling me that Sasquatch and Dogman have a very negative thing going on. And there has been reports in some areas of packs of dogmen actually chasing Sasquatch out of their territories. I didn't want to hear that. I definitely don't want to hear that. But I'm going to keep on going out here. You're not always going to have activity. It don't work like that. Every time you come out, you're not going to have activity. Do some investigating closer to home. I did that one day when I took my dog Blue with me, man. That spot sucked. And, I didn't care that I got lost. Cryptid Wars. It didn't. I don't mind getting lost in the woods, but it was my dog. I ain't gonna lie, my dog was making me mad. He kept dragging me through those jagger bushes, and then when I got home, I had broken off jaggers all through my hand. Like, you can still see, well, the camera ain't picking up that. All through here, I had all these marks. Jagger tips are broke off under my skin. My wife had to squeeze them out of my finger for me. Right there, you can actually see that. That was a jagger tip that was in there. My wife squeezed out for me. Yeah, so Blue got my hand tore up in those woods. He's a good dog, though. He's a real good dog. 110-pound Catalua leopard dog. He got his name from his eyes. I'm packing this up. So I don't know when I'm coming out here again next time. I got to talk to my wife. Because what we do is we come out here, my wife and kids, they stay at the house of my father-in-law. Ticks. Yeah, ticks. Ram jam, I hate ticks. Look, if you take your dogs out in the woods, a lot of people don't think of this. When they're checking them for ticks data, you look around their ears, their scruff, check between their toes and under their pads. Seriously, I had a dog. His name was Diablo. He was a well, they call it pit bull, but he was a Staffordshire terrier, purebred, and he was a third generation grand champ. Not fighting, show. And we thought he was 10 years old, and we thought he was getting, what do you call it, arthritis, because he was starting to get stiff. But one day he woke up and couldn't use his back legs no more, and had to make diapers for him. We were going to make him a wheelchair, but we took him to the vet, and they said that he had Bordetella, Lyme disease, and it was shutting his organs down one by one. He was already in kidney and liver failure, so I had him put to sleep. And Weasel came to his funeral. I actually had a funeral fit for a human for that dog. I had to literally climb out of that hole. I dug it that deep. I played music for his funeral. I had a full-blown service for him, man. For a dog. Diablo was like a son to me. I love that dog. But I got Blue now. And he has the same exact personality. It's like Diablo reincarnated. And it's weird because Blue in his litter was born on my birthday. He was born on my birthday. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm stuffing this bag in here. But yeah, as far as squatch activity, it was dead here. But I was getting wigged out last night, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I kept hearing stuff. And from over that way. Our squatch is coming from that way. We're hearing stuff from this way, and down there, kept hearing what sounded like a pack of coyotes. And that dog thing, man, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, man. It creeped me out. It scared me. I like dogs. I don't know about a dog bigger than me, though. Especially if it's not alone. Look at that picture. Zoom in on that picture. Look, right above his head, there's another one in there, too. There's two of those things right there. There's more than one. No. You got multiple dog thingies like that, and you got me down here. No firewood. Because all my wood got burned up the night before, and then I had to do some stuff yesterday with my kids. And I didn't have a chance to get firewood gathered. And I didn't feel like walking around the woods trying to find wood because this wood on the ground sucks here. You pick it up, it's like a sponge. So wet. So I wasn't fighting to get wood last night. It was like 34 degrees. It was cold. And then on top of it, I was freaked out. I'm not going to leave that part out. Run with the pack. But I'm not going to leave that part out. I'm not going to sit there and tell you, no, I wasn't scared. No, I ain't going to BS you. I was freaked the hell out. I mean, if you see something like that, what's going to go through your head? You're down here alone, no fire. You know, all your damn batteries die like crazy down here. Every time we come out here to Squatch, I go back home. I use rechargeable batteries. You've seen the big box of batteries I carry. Every single one of them will be dead by the time I get home. Even the ones I did not use. I don't understand it. I don't know why, but that's how it is. Even the batteries I do not use. I can't repeat that back. Werewolves. What? I don't know. But I am not gonna. I'm also gonna say I am not too thrilled with being bailed on. I mean, yeah, I understand. You know, that was your rod and everything. But when I offer you transportation back home from the site, and I offer to pay for the fare on top of it, and you still say, no, man, I gotta go. You want to go to a bar? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. You know, I don't bail on my friends, but that's all right. It's hard to, you know, when you, it makes me mad when someone tells you they're in all the way and they're going to be your partner in this stuff. And they go around talking a good game, but then when it comes down to the wire, you're going to try to weasel your way out of every time. That makes me mad. That makes me mad. I mean, it's either you're in or you're out. There ain't no in-betweens. In or out. I mean, if you don't want to come out in the woods and you want to go sit at the bar and drink and party with your cronies, hey, you're a grown man. You do what you want. I won't be included in that because I don't drink alcohol and I'm particular with who I associate with. So I'd rather be in the woods. But everyone's different. I cannot make up the choice of what another man chooses to do. But I can say this. If attendance does not become a little better, expendability is an option when it comes to positions. I'm just saying, expendability is an option. There are a lot of people I know want to get into this spot, wants to partner up. And I turn a lot of people down. I tell you, oh, I got a partner. Well, you know, my partner doesn't really seem like he's very interested in the subject. He'd rather go party. So we'll find out in the future. We'll see what's up. If he wants to continue to be Squatch Topic, we're going to get that attendance thing handled. If not, I'll leave it to you guys. You make the choice for me. This is your channel. Find someone more attentive and or just keep going with the way it's going. You know, I'm leaving that up to y'all. I don't drink either, not anymore. I have not touched alcohol since 2009, man. I don't drink. Not at all. When I drink alcohol, I become a total douchebag. And I admit that, and I know it. I become the biggest jerk you'd ever meet. Therefore, since I recognize that fact, I don't think alcohol is worth it to me. I would rather be a happy-go-lucky nice guy and be sober than to drink and be the biggest prick with two ears you ever meet. That's just how it is. Rum. Back in the day, I used to drink vodka. Vodka and orange juice with a little bit of pineapple. That was my thing. Get brave. Yeah, all these batteries are going to be dead. This whole box is going to be dead when I get home, I guarantee. Right. I got a new bag coming in the mail tomorrow, guys. Reason is, I've had this one for years. This is a SOG Barange. It's actually a good bag. I attached a butt pack on. This is my home bag where I keep my hammock and everything. But my zipper blew out on the side here, the back chamber. It blew out. This bag's been through heck, and it's time to be replaced. This is a 60-gallon or 60-liter bag. I have a 100-liter bag coming in the mail tomorrow, and it matches my coat's pattern too. So that's cool. So I got a new bag coming. I'm a little excited. There was only one left in that model for that color. And so I looked at my wife. I was like, baby, please. Yeah, one left and someone gonna buy it and I don't get paid for a couple more days. And she rolled her eyes. She says, go ahead and order it. I got it. I'm paying her back though. She is definitely getting paid. What's up, AD in the house? Outdoor University. All right. This is packed. This is my old spotlight. This thing here, when I did that Roll Long Live, this died and would not charge after that. Wouldn't charge. It died to never return. I don't know what happened. It was weird, but at the same time that this happened, I was smelling chaka because I was making a comment about how stinky it was. And on top of that, I watched that video. The camera got messed up for a second, and then the audio started, I don't know what the heck it was doing, but that audio was jacked up. And it lasted for quite a few minutes, and it was like, after the smell went away, the audio went back to normal, but my light was fried. It wouldn't work no more. So I don't know what to make of that. Yeah, I know you got the same flashlight. I sent it to you. But yeah. I got 10 pounds of apples too here. I'm going to leave these here in the trees. Gotta run, flirting with Chaka. Had a cop hit me in the head with a mag light. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, Ram Jam. You know what? Cops these days, what sucks about them is, a lot of cops give cops bad names. All right. A cop's worst enemy is not a criminal. A cop's worst enemy is a bad cop. And that's the truth, because I'm friends with a few cops that are good men. And on the same note, there's a lot of cops out there that are pricks to abuse your rights and everything. So that's not right, Ram Jam. That you should have went to the police station and requested a full report on that officer's background. As far you can get their pay, you can get their reprimands, and you could file a complaint, and you could actually get a civil lawsuit if an officer hit you in the head with a mag light like that. And they're not allowed to do that, especially if you were cuffed. I don't know if you were cuffed or not, but if you were cuffed and an officer assaulted you with a mag light like that, that infringes your Fourth Amendment. That definitely infringes your Fourth Amendment right, because you have the right to be protected in police custody for your health and your well-being and everything of that nature. So if you were assaulted by an officer with a mag light, I'd go and I'd put a formal report in on that. Go to the police station, put a report in, and I'd sue their behinds. They're not allowed to do that. That's a violation of your Fourth Amendment right, buddy. Something they don't want you to know. Yeah, that ain't right. That's assault. I know you're in North Carolina. I know laws are different in different areas. Fourth Amendment is sanctioned. It's a constitutional protected right. All the law enforcement are there to protect those rights, and he stripped you of that right, dude. That's not fair. Right now, Mr. Anderson is walking around the house looking for a charger for Clippers, and the Clippers are dead. Is Mr. Anderson growing hair finally? All right. The bag's packed. I'm almost packed up, guys. But we are going to leave trail cams. Charles, I'm glad you're on here, buddy. I need your opinion. I want to hang 2 trail cams. I know you're good at figuring where to put them. Since you're an avid hunter, I got 2 cameras. Let me make sure TF cord. Where's the TF cord? I know where it is. This one here. All right, cord's in this one. Battery's good. But I'm going to set up 2 trail cams because nothing was touched. None of my gifts was touched last night. And normally they're taken quick. So we're leaving trail cameras. Let me get this TF cord. Hang on. There we go. Trail cams don't work too good without these. All right. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna run these up here and set these up now. Then I'll come back down here, grab my belongings, and carry them up. But I want to get these trail cameras done now. Well, it's on my mind, and I'm also gonna take boy, am I glad I had ice in there. I got liver for them. 2 packs. So I'll carry that up there. Okay, it didn't go bad. All right. I got the 2 trail cameras. Let's go up to this X and check it out. Flip the camera around. Since you're in here, Charles, when's the next time? I don't know. Hopefully soon. So we're not leaving right yet. I'm gonna set these trail cameras up after I throw these bags of liver up here. Charles, man, you gotta see this axe. Me and Weasel were camping down here the one night. We left to go charge stuff up, and we came back, and then we heard all this racket. Got up the next day, this axe was up in the tree. Look at this bad boy, man. Well, tell me that ain't no axe, man. I mean, those are full trees. Hey, Bigfoot Mama, what's happening? I didn't realize you were in there. But yeah, we left a pumpkin, 10 pounds of chitlins. I'm trying to establish communication, so I left them chalk and a chalkboard, peanut butter, a doll I made them. And now, 2 packs of liver. So I'm gonna set these trail cameras up and see what comes through here. But where, Charles, if you were me, oh, they're pumpkin rolled. If you were me, where would you put these cameras, bro? I have 2. I'm gonna do a spin around. I'm thinking maybe one up there, catch the behind view, and maybe one down here. But yeah, Charles, this is that axe I was telling you about that they built that one night when we were down here. And this is the way out, right here. And then when we did our hunt, it was our first Sunday hunt. I made it to about near where that tree is right there. And when they seen I was approaching that axe, I had a rock come flying from that direction and a big hunk of wood from that direction flying. And they both went right in front of me. That was wild. But let me see here, guys. Trail camera. I'm thinking this tree right here. Because let me get back here. All right. I'm gonna peek like a squash. I think right here would be perfect. And now it's Bigfoot and Josh. All right, I'm trying to figure out what height should I set this camera? Where should I set it? Because that little raggy tree right there is in my way, in my view. So let me set it right here, like here. What do you think, Charles? Think this is a good spot for a camera? Watch that axe. I'm gonna put it on there. Let me see what you... All right, get my camera here. I think I'm gonna put one here, and I'm gonna go up there and get one from the... Put one on top of that ridge. And then I would put one pointing at the gifting site, but very high in the tree so they don't notice it. I'm only 5'4". I'm only 5'4", man. All right, let me see. This way, stand this up here. You guys are on a tripod stand. I'm gonna stand there. Get up here. And my stand's probably gonna fall when I do it, but please do not do it. Okay. High as I can go. All right, high as I can go. Hang on. Good gravy. I think this is about as high as I can get it. I'm reaching. Gotta buckle the strap. I'm short. Okay. Okay. All right. I think that's looking directly at it. Let me turn it on. All right, deal. That's as high as I can get it, guys. All right. That's as high as I can get it. I'm standing on that. Oh, you wanted me to show Charles little Josh. Charles, you're gonna laugh at me, man. For Taka, I made her a little Josh. That is my hair epoxied to its head. That is my armpit hair glued in its pits. Yeah, my wife trimmed my pits for me because I did this intentionally. I went a couple days without a shower, so I knew my scent would be on this. This bag on its chest, I have 5 pieces of raw silver in there. It's still in rock form. I have a nickel, a Bic lighter. I don't know. Charles will know what I'm talking about, but freshwater drum. I use them for bait when I go fishing for pike. And it's supposed to be good luck. If they're called drum because they have the biggest eardrums of the fish species. So when you're using them for bait, if you remove their, and I know it sounds a little twisted, but if you go and you remove their eardrums, they sit right between the eyes. You remove their eardrums, it's supposed to be good luck for you to save them. Well, I have a bunch of those drums in there, and I use them for the fish I've used for bait in the past. Those are in there. I wonder what they're going to think of that. And that lighter. And also there's a Ziploc bag with more of my hair in it because I realized when I glued the hair up there, you can smell the epoxy. So I figured I put some hair in a Ziploc bag. I know it's a little weird, but oh well. Next trail camera. He said go up the ridge. I'm going up the ridge. Okay. You know what's weird too about where they put that X before I put this trail camera up? Look at this, guys. This was one of my old posts that I built when I first started squatching. This here was up to here though. I was able to get on my knees and crawl down in here and be comfortable. It was built up the whole way around except for the entrance into the back. I had my tripod inside with my night vision so I could overlook this ridge. I came back one day and this is all that was left of it. And all the sticks from that area. Look, where's all the sticks on the ground, man? They literally ripped it down and took every stick out of this area and threw them all the way down that hill so I wouldn't rebuild that thing. Something just caught my attention, guys. I think this might be for deer or something. This little opening in the leaves. That's not normal. Let me see if I can find a track in here. I don't see no tracks in it, but I honestly think this was deer though. Charles, man, I was out smoking on the back porch last night. You should have heard those deer out here, man. All I heard was antlers cracking. I mean, they were fighting hard. All right, I'm going to put this trail camera over here. guys. Right here. I can hide it. I can hide it right up underneath of here. Let me see. I know they're going to see that one up there in that tree. But if I go down here in this little tunnel deal, there, wait, set this down. Angle this for right now. All right, check this out. I think. I'll lay my head down. I don't know. That ain't gonna be a good, because you got that stuff right there blocking the view. Crap. That was a good thought. All right, you know what? We got it. I'm just gonna put it on this tree here because that's directly there, but I'm gonna put it real low. I'm gonna put this one low on the tree. Let me set my camera down. I can't believe, man, we got pictures of what people call a dog man. That creeped me out, guys. This tree's too big for this. There's something. There we go. Right here on this stump. That's where I'm going to put her. All right, guys. Cool. I got that set. That's right there. Real low. All right. Hey, take it easy, Charles. Thanks for coming and watching. I'm going to move this out the way, though, because this will get in the way of that camera. So, move that. All right, so we got that view for there, and then we got that camera over there. All right. Oh crap, my phone's about to die. There's the other camera. We're gonna just leave this stuff here. When we come back next time, we'll see if it's gone. We'll check the cameras. I'll check all the audio from the Tascam unit. See if I hear anything abnormal, because I did leave that thing record overnight. Our first, if you go to my older post, that picture that I said was a possible dog man from before, that picture was taken. It was right here, But at that time, this tree's over there is where our camp was. That real big tree that turns into a V. That's where our original camp was set, right there. When we had our first, well, when Weasel was with me, we had the tree peaker way over there. But we had melons up here. There was a few of them down here, laying down there, was foraging through the leaves, eating millipedes. And Weasel got to see that. That was pretty cool. And I think my phone just died.